months. Most of these data will be coming from Israel because, as I've mentioned in previous briefings, they are generally a month or so ahead of us in the process of vaccination and booster. Next slide. So this slide is pretty clear and pretty dramatic. This is looking at confirmed infection per 100,000 risk days in Israel.
I am not a doctor. This is not medical advice. If it were medical advice, it would have been followed by a bill. Now, having said that, first, this chart is backwards. Younger people should be on the left. Let's take the riskiest group in this chart, 30 to 39-year-olds. Looks like approximately 110 red and 12 blue. 110 out of 100,000 is 0.11%, or 1 out of 909. 12 out of 100,000 is 0.012%, or 1 out of 8,333. So according to these data, very worst case with no vaccine, I would expect 1 person out of 909 to get affected. Now, redoing the math for the 60-plus group to compare in a moment, call it 65 red and 5 blue, comes out to 0.65% unvaxxed, or 1 in 1,538 people, 0.005% for vaccinated, or 1 person in 20,000. Seems to me getting infected at all is pretty darn improbable.
Again, data as of yesterday in Israel looking at severe cases per 100,000 population.
Well, that's an unfortunate place to pause, but moving right along. Okay, so, the way I read this, old folks have these chances of a severe case of COVID. 0.0018% if fully vaccinated and boosted, 1 in 55,000. 0.0095% if fully vaccinated but not boosted, 1 in 10,000 people. 0.0614% if unvaccinated, 1 in 1,600. But some severe cases are recoverable, which means the deaths are even lower. Now, according to the National Safety Council, here are some of the things that are more likely to kill you. Heart disease, cancer, all preventable causes combined, chronic lower respiratory disease, suicide, opioid overdose, falling. I'm not even kidding, falling. You're more likely to die from a fall than you are of this, apparently. Motor vehicle crash, gun assault, pedestrian incident, I assume getting hit by a car, motorcyclist, I don't know how motorcyclists are killing people, drowning, fire or smoke, and that's for everyone. And then if you're fully vaccinated, you also are more likely to die of choking on food, bicyclist, however they measure that, sunstroke, and accidental gun discharge. And for the fully vaccinated and boosted, you're also more likely to die of electrocution, radiation, extreme temperatures and pressure all combined, and sharp objects. Okay, again, I'm not a doctor. This is a layman's opinion. And I'd love to say these charts compound each other, but it doesn't look that way to me. No, these are both purely per capita. So apples to apples, if this data pans out here in the US in a month, like Fauci is implying, and if you're over 60 or over, then you seem to have a 99.4% chance never to get infected, and a 99.94% chance you won't have a severe case. So frankly, is COVID really even that big a deal? What are we doing here?